There was a nap day for them. They were all having a little bit of a sleepy, resting up, you know, making sure that they could provide the best gameplay for us today before they head into the next Super Weekend. And I mean, I think they've been consistently in the #1 or 2nd place for a league play or Super Weekend all the way. And I didn't think that they would let up anytime soon. I think it's actually interesting. I think they've come 1st place in all of the weeks so far.
See a little bit more for them in the Super Weekend.
Here's BTR taking a couple of shots towards No Chance Team. Off-Tails immediately gets ruined. And
a chance, mate.
BTR charge. The Raptors are on the move.
Have a little bit of a replay on the beam from Zuxi. He spots a player. When's he going to
beams him.
He's biding his time, and there it is. Oh, look at that. I mean, there's a reason we talk about the moving forwards to maybe take the rim of the Labandita crater, might help them out, depending, because of course there's no one actually out to the northeast, but that's not going to work, because of course the circle will take us away. Yeah,
so again, there is, this is what the problem with going to Los Leones too early. There's a lot of space to occupy around the rest of this circle in the first place. Out already for the guests, who probably won't have the best of time.
Soup just biding his time. Oh, he's going to pop out. Oh no, 420 OP gets spotted. Does get knocked. Looking for the flush as well. It's actually Puffer who's able to find that kill, and they are going to flush it. Unfortunately, Team IND.
I mean, we talk about most of our tournaments that if you're putting up a 10, 11-point average, you're doing fantastically well. And now we're talking about a team of like a 15-point average here, which is ridiculous. RRQ Athena, I think you're completely right with this engagement between them and TSM-Entity. G9, okay.
Clutch God's just barren on the hillside there, and Jonathan got knocked earlier. They're just trying to get some cover down to get those reses. So even if you do have a 14.8 average, this is PUBG Mobile, Blank. Anything can happen.
I think this is the thing that TSM-Entity wanted to do, though. They got the knock onto Ernie, which provides them time and patience, or time mostly to get into a better position within the circle. They know that there's going to be so many teams towards the southeast trying to make their way in, and TSM, they want to take a good position early on whilst they still can.
Oh, Neo, he was on the off and in a separate compound, and the rest of RRQ trying to bear down. Neo gets knocked from range there, Ernie. No, actually, he's going to spray through the door and get the flush. Goes 1-for-1, but unfortunately, he gets flushed out. His team doesn't get that refrag, and TSM-Entity, they're down to 3 as well. They have to get 2 reses, and Clutch God left alone. Fantastic stuff. RRQ Athena, though, they're still on the northern side on the hills. But G9, he's pinned. I don't know if Megastars know. Oh yeah, they definitely know. They definitely know. Look at this. Let's see if they can channel their inner Luxy with an A. G9 is... Oh, it bounces.
Oh, okay.
It bounces out and he sends one back their way. Beautiful stuff. G9 gets 1 knock. Not too much damage found. Actually, Vexy looks to be cooking another nade. Wants to try and send it their way, but G9 has ideas of his own. He's sent on the outside trying to control it, but Swag manages to get back behind the dip. And they will be looking for the res. The rest of RRQ can come in to back him up as well. Luxy and Micro Boy on the off towards Valdus the Murder. As Synerge do get eliminated. Again, a disaster for them. We'll see if they can do more in the last 2 games. But Bigetron, they've been spotted on this ridge line, and Valdus the Murder, they're going to be on the lookout. JCZ very, very low, ticking away as well.
Oh yeah, nice Reject the Scarlet. Chiming into this fight from the eastern side. BTR being fought from all angles. I don't know how long they'll last here, fighting about 4 teams.
Oh dear, Reject Scarlet do spot them from uphill. And they are going to take 1 knock, but it's not a flush just yet. However, it might be, as down the hill they go. Luxy, it's all up to you, my friend. What have you got in the back pocket? Zuxy's a little bit far away. Ryzen being abandoned. Okay, Micro Boy left on the hillside. They're just going for the doubles.
Yeah, I mean, it's Zuxi and Luxy to finish with. We see what these guys can do on Miramar, just as the duo by themselves. Disarm Joan to knock Luxy yet. And now just Zuxi alive by himself. BTR in dire straits at the moment. And Megastars still very happy in the center. Building. When they get onto the open fields, they're a little bit more...
less strong.
A little less strong, right? A little bit shifty in that sense. Megastars are still in the middle. Eastern side starting to pop off now, John.
Wow, okay. Reject Scarlet take the first knock. It's Urali trying to move on in, who gets blown up by Valdus the Murder. No Chance Team and Team IND in very close quarters as well. And up the hill, Marvy's been spotted, last player for Orange Rock. I think Godlike is scouting out the location. There's the box fort, a heavy northwestern shift.
Massive northwestern shift here. And I was going to say RRQ, this is pretty nice for them. They'll be able to get a position, but it's T1.
Ooh.
Again, this team that has slipped by on difficult Team I&D racing past Box Gaming, as you can see on your screen. Snacks takes some shots. Luis goes down, but I&D Snacks is out in the blue, will get knocked by the blue itself.
PMA drops out in the middle of the field. I think he was under fire there as well. Not going to be the best situation to be in, but some reason stays up and standing. PMA, is it going to be okay? Slayer pops out Loki.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, he's just behind, but he's super low. If anyone spots him, if anyone lands a shot, he could be done for here. There's bullets sent his way, and Slayer finishes it off. Break now in the field. PMA as well, but they're answering a volley of their own, and it's one player to go down. Two players follow. Oh my goodness me. Box hold down the field.
Great defense from the war.
Make the rest of the cross safely. Break, though, does get knocked. It's the Megastars who I said they were going to have to push through. All four of them. They've had such a strong position.
Team Secret playing behind this warehouse, but it's RRQ currently gatekeeping them on the northeastern side. That's King of Gamers going down, as well as Box Gaming. TSM-Entity take a couple of knocks on the side. Beer 11 absolutely popping off, gets one knock.
Throughout all of this, though, it's ClutchGod who stayed alive on the southeastern side as Bigetron finally do go down. Zuxi is going to fall. But now, Blank, we're down to 6 teams as the nades start to fly between Team Secret and RRQ. D2E on the ground floor. They're spotting out the angles. They're trying to find these covers, but they're not really able to spot them out. The soft wall's doing a lot of work, but Rex seems like it's not going to matter. D2E sprays it down, and iShots falls. That's Team Secret out.
RRQ do a fantastic job there to prevent the survival of Team Secret. The grenades coming through. G9 towards the center of the circle. Another good spray coming through from Beer 11. How many players will that take down? Saden goes down, and even another player very low.
Finally, T1 are actually in a fight, Blank. They've been so left alone. They've been so quiet for so long that maybe they were lulled into a false sense of security, but now they're trapped in this defilade. G9 as well, moving a little bit further forwards, but he falls back, wants to regroup. D2E getting bombarded here, but makes it to some more hard cover. Ernie takes a little bit of damage. The Megastars, they want to swing out wide. Paradox gets the first knock. The spray down is good right now. D2E gets dismounted, and the flush comes through from Vexy.
Oh my.
Around the side, and the rest of RRQ also getting punished here. Ernie down. G9 soon to follow, and there's one player left. It's Beer 11 for RRQ. Far across the road here, not able to support the rest of his team, and your prediction's looking pretty shaky right now.
I would say it's completely wrong. Megastars. I said RRQ were feeling themselves, but it's instead the Megastars who are absolutely popping off.
No points for Blank. Sorry. We'll be getting on for the rest of these teams, though. 3 teams remaining. The desk is having a good laugh at your expense, Blank. There you go. Have that.
Yeah, I mean, I called it, and they just get absolutely rattled down upon. Well played, the Megastars. Clap, clap. Very well played.
Okay, the play zone seems to be better than them in this situation. Certainly better than Swag. They should be able to get that res with the next zone again, going towards Morph, who have been just passively holding these angles. A lovely underarm lob there to take down Encore, and now Megastars, they're not looking as strong as they were before. It seems to be the game of hard pushes. Maybe it's T1's turn next to have survived this whole thing.
Yeah, I know. I'm probably just not going to talk about any more teams here because I feel like I'm like the witch at the moment, just cursing everyone which way in next. So I'll just talk generally about the terrain here because we head towards the center and no one's currently in this. T1, they have to cross the row, which is going to be slightly difficult for them, but I don't think anyone's looking at them as of yet. Morph currently in a 2-2, so if Megastars can at least get one pick here, they might be in a better chance of winning this game, but currently with only 2 players, it's tough.
T1, they're going to have vision on all of this. I mean, they're going to drop out some smokes. They will know where these teams are playing for. The off angle for Morph could come in crucial as they have the high ground into the next circle as well. They've got a really strong spot, and they know that the Megastars are going to be trying to push them from that angle.
Exactly. Now just on the tree line. T1, they have this ridge side to play around, but Morph have got some backside members over here. They're just waiting in the wings with the snipers.
Looking to pop any dome that dares pop over a ridge line.
I would say so, John. It's going to get a little bit scary as they pop over the top side. Youngjun takes a lot of damage.
3rd place already, though, Blank, for T1. This is really good, considering they're towards the bottom of the table. They're going to be pushing up a little bit further. We'll see how much more they can get done. Youngjun out in the blue is healing up already. I don't know if they want to be able to do that. Megastars as well, trying to out-heal. It looks like it's Morph's game to lose right now. They're going to find 1, find 2. The Megastars eliminated. T1 soon to follow. And Morph, they play it by the book, Blank.